would you like to spend your last 3.5 minutes with? That's an existential question for Leah Williamson. 3.5 minutes left on the clock and they're all yours. Take it away. Sing,
Oh, do you want me to sing?
Yeah.
I could have done. Could have prepared me.
All right. I can rap a little bit, but only Shakespeare. No, really. Last time I saw you, you weren't England captain. Look at you now, all grown up. How is it?
All grown up. Yeah, things have changed a little bit, but also not that much, I don't think. I hope not, anyway.
I've listened to a lot of what you said, and actually, that's the thing. It's just about doing another role within the team.
Yeah.
How have the team responded?
I hope well. I hope, I want to be somebody that's open to that feedback, and I've got people in the team that would tell me, if things weren't right or things weren't what they expected. But overall, the girls have been great, and they've supported me. It's something that I hoped would be the case. But actually, everyone's the same, which is all I ever asked for.
They know who they want on their side when it gets to that situation. Loads of questions have come in, particularly for you, and you can probably guess, I don't know if you can, what they're around. They're about whether you enjoy that midfield role as opposed to the defensive role that you play with Arsenal and where you sit.
Yeah, it's a lot more interesting. My mum says she prefers watching because I'm involved a little bit more. But no, I think it's a part of my game that I think I've maybe known as a strength, but I've never, don't get to really show it at centre half. So yeah, I think I'm trying to grow into it. I'm taking on a lot of information and also trying to bring my strengths out in it as well, not just let that define me kind of thing.
I've got to let you go, but before I do, I know your mum is key to you. The big question, will she be driving you to the games? Because that's what she does.
I wish. No, she's driving everybody else to the games, so yeah.
Look, we'll be there cheering on too, as your mum and your family will.
Yeah.
It's going to be great. Thank you.
I can't wait. Thank you.
And thanks for coming to talk to us. Leah Williamson, Arsenal and England's finest, joining us live on Sky Sports. There's lots more to come. How long left? 1:40. You've got to go. Go on. Yeah, that's it. You may be captain. I don't care. Off you go. Anton has got someone else.
Yeah, I'm joined by Hannah Hampton. Hannah, thank you very much for joining us live on Sky Sports News. You've just said to me, I'm the joker of the pack. Tell me really what that means then.
I wouldn't really say I'm the joker, I just don't really take a lot of things seriously, and it just, certainly in media moments, just try and put myself across, and yeah, definitely the kid of the group, you just make the most of it, don't you? You get away with a lot.
How have you found this week? Because we were chatting last week and you were nervous going into that sort of, Serena's big decision. So how have you found the last sort of, that last week?
I mean, it's been a great week. No, I think last week, obviously, I was definitely nervous. You never know how it could go, and I think if you told me that I'd be right here, right now in November, I would have said absolutely not, but I would have taken you on your deal. No, I think definitely this last couple of days is you just kind of relax a lot more and you show yourself more on the pitch and you enjoy it a lot more. I think I enjoyed it last week for sure, but there's always that added pressure that you want to improve yourself to showcase what you've got to the manager.
Do you have a chance to celebrate after you were actually told you were in the final 23?
To be fair, when Serena told me, I kind of just started having tears in my eyes right in front of her, and so I think she knew what it meant to me. And to say that my first major tournament is going to be a home Euros is pretty special, and I think as many of us can in this squad, but it's definitely special for me. And as soon as I got out with Serena, I just was on the phone and just crying down, yelling, "I'm going to the Euros."
Yelling?
I don't think I said actually one word made sense. I kind of jumbled words, and yeah, I think then they gathered that from my excitement that I was going, so they kind of just started yelling back down, congratulating, and I was like, this is a great conversation, but yeah, we've got to the end of it.
You told me last week, you were saying, look, obviously you went through health problems, eye problems when you were a kid, you were in and out of hospital, that kind of thing. You wanted this to almost, be a bit of a beacon of hope for kids going through the same thing. Have you had a chance to kind of take this in, just how big a deal this is, not just for you?
Do you know what? No, not yet, I don't think so. Just because you're always doing something, you never actually get time to relax, and when it's your downtime, you're thinking about your recovery and what you can do ready for the next day. But I think this whole year for me has definitely been a big year with making debuts, finishing the season with Villa strong, and now being stood here right now, I don't think I've reflected yet, but I think as soon as the tournament's done and we get the time off, I'll definitely look back at everything I've achieved. And again, if you told me that have achieved all this when I was a little girl, I probably would have just started crying in front of you, and probably will right now, to be fair, if you told me that. So it's always very exciting to be a part of, and it's going to be emotional.